What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with Tech Daily, and in this video, we are checking out 5 of my favorite tech gadgets for the month of November. Each one of these is something I've either been using now almost every single day recently, or that I think is just really cool. Sort of a power-themed video, actually, and there's even something new from Anker Solx that could literally power your whole entire home. First up is something Apple could never actually do. This is Mouse's new 4-in-1 charging set, and it's sort of what AirPower never was. This is a multi-device, wireless and wired charging hub, and you can use it to juice up 2 different smartphones at once wirelessly, or a pair of wireless earbuds if you want. You can add the Apple Watch module to charge that up too, and there's even one more USB-C port around back for a dedicated fast charging wired connection too, just for good measure. There's obviously a lot to this thing, so let me back up a bit. The main wireless charging portion has 2 Qi pads, one 15 watt and one 7.5 watt, and you can mix and match between a phone, an earbud, a couple of phones, or any other wireless charging capable gadget that you have. The Qi charging areas are rubberized and raised, and for iPhone users, the left side is also magnetic, MagSafe compatible, to ensure your iPhone doesn't slide off while it's charging. The charging pad itself is certainly big enough to fit at least 2 big-sized smartphones comfortably, and you can see there's 2 USB-C ports at the top there. One is just for powering the charging pad itself, of course, and Mouse also gives you a super nice USB-C cable and the 65-watt power adapter in the box, so you have everything you need for max charging speeds. And there's also that second USB-C port there for one more wired connection, an 18-watt port, so you can charge up another smartphone, or maybe something else that doesn't support wireless charging. And then there's the Apple Watch add-on. So the Apple Watch charger is an optional removable piece, and you can either attach it to the big Qi charging hub on the side, or use it as a standalone charger itself, which is pretty cool. And the charging puck does also flip up, so you can see the time and date like a proper Apple Watch bedside stand. Mouse's 4-in-1 fast charging set is easily the best wireless and wired charging hub I've tried yet, and it has everything you could possibly need to keep all your stuff powered up. Speaking of power, Anker, the company behind some of my favorite portable chargers and cables, just launched their most powerful portable power station ever, the Anker Solx F3800, this video's sponsor, and it has some capabilities that no other power station has ever offered before. If you're not already familiar, Anker's new Solx brand focuses on sustainable portable power solutions and energy storage. They have power stations of all sizes and for pretty much every occasion, but their new Anker Solx F3800 is their most capable power system yet. It's a 3.8 kilowatt-hour power station that could theoretically power everything from a small campsite with all the fixings, various appliances, both big and small, and even your electric vehicle if you need a few extra miles of range in an emergency. And it can also go as far as powering your whole entire home, acting as a comprehensive power station backup, keeping the lights on in a total blackout for days at a time. The Anker Solx F3800 obviously has a lot to offer, but its standout feature is that it's one of the first portable power stations available with both 120 volt and 240 volt output support built in, and that unlocks a ton of additional possibilities for portable power. At its core, the Anker Solx F3800 is comprised of EV quality lithium iron phosphate batteries that can last some 3,000 charge cycles through 10 years of use. It's an actively cooled, temperature-controlled system that ensures it's powering things properly, which is critically important considering what it can actually power. Obviously, it has plenty of smaller ports for your everyday items, 3 100-watt USB-C ports for max charging speeds of any smartphone or tablet, 2 more USB-A ports for additional charging of gadgets and gizmos, and even a 120-watt cigarette lighter style port. And those are all great, but its real power comes from its 6 120-volt 20 amp AC outlets and its 2 240 volt outlets, one 30 amp and one 50 amp. Its 240 volt outlet could power a well pump to keep the water running, hook up to a larger at-home dryer, keep an AC unit going, and even be the center power hub for an RV. And it can charge all those things at once. The Anker Solx F3800 is dual voltage, so the 120 volt and 240 volt outputs can power everything simultaneously. By comparison, most other 240 volt backup power solutions are the loud, clunky, gas-powered generators that pollute the air and are generally pretty difficult to use. But the Anker Solx F3800 is a clean, simple, and quiet power system with infinitely more capabilities. When you're ready to recharge, the Anker Solx F3800 can actually be plugged into the wall and get back up to 100% from zero in less than 2.5 hours. Or if you have the proper solar input, you can get up to 2,400 watts of solar charge and reach 100% power capacity in under 2 hours. And I should also mention that the Anker Solx Solx F3800 is the first portable power station to support AC coupling, so you could receive all the power you need from solar and from the grid simultaneously, or store that excess solar power on sunny days. For the maximum power potential, the Anker Solx F3800 can also be extended beyond its sole 3.84 kilowatt-hour capacity. Combined with a few expansion power stations, you can achieve a maximum of 53.88 kilowatt-hours, which is enough to power a regular-sized home for up to 2 weeks. And it can be installed to power your home directly as a true home power system. It's easier to install and set up and far cheaper than many of the other energy and solar systems currently being used in today's homes. But it's also incredibly accessible. For as big and as powerful as it is, it's actually quite portable thanks to its retractable handles and suitcase-style design, so you can easily wheel it to whatever room or area you need and quickly get connected, or take it with you in your truck or RV to get that power on the go. The Anker Solx F3800 is available for pre-order now on Kickstarter with a special 35% off early bird discount and plenty of accessory add-ons, so you can take full advantage of everything this power station can do. Click the link in the video description below to learn more. So the other thing I'm still using pretty often, not so much power related, but still a favorite of mine, are the Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds. I featured these a couple of times already, but I still think they're some of the best affordable ANC earbuds on the market right now. The NC in the name, of course, stands for noise canceling. Anker says these buds can reduce the external noises by up to 98.5%. And in trying these out the last few days, I believe it. I can't hear a sound around me with these in my ears. They also have adaptive ANC 2.0 technology, adaptive active noise canceling. So the buds perform real-time calculations that detect and create noise canceling curves tailored to not just the noisy environment around you, but also for your own specific ear and fit. On the surface, their design mimics similar Soundcore Liberty buds. They have a long stem for easy handling and an interchangeable rubber tip with 4 sizes included, so you can get the right fit. They also come in a bunch of different colors, which is cool. A couple shades of blue, pink, black, white, and the charging case flips open with the push of this brightly lit button to let you know that they're on. And the buds have a couple magnetic charge points to keep them secure in the charging case, even if you try your hardest to shake them out. They're not going anywhere. Within the Soundcore app, you can flip between 3 ambient sound modes and 2 transparency modes, but for me personally, I'm almost always on the ANC mode to block out the sounds and distractions. And these buds aren't just good at silencing sound, they offer a great listening experience too. They have custom-made 11mm drivers packed inside with high-res wireless certification for a crisp and clean sound for whatever you're listening to. Not only that, but also through the app, you can enable Soundcore's 3D surround sound effect and make EQ adjustments either yourself or by switching over to one of like 24 different sound presets to get exactly what you want. These buds also have the best battery life I've seen, 10 hours of listening with just the buds, 50 hours total paired with the charging case. You lose a couple of hours each with ANC enabled, of course, but with 10 minutes plugged in, you get 4 more hours of listening. They also have super responsive touch controls on the earbuds as well to play and pause music, and also switch between the various noise canceling modes, and you can customize those taps in the app. They connect via Bluetooth 5.3, they're IPX4 water resistant, and let me just say again, they're under $100. Tons of features for the price. Last but not least, I've got 2 more power-themed accessories that I think are just so great, especially if you just bought a new iPhone. These are from Basis. The first one is probably the most versatile USB-C cable I've ever seen. This is their free-to-draw, mini retractable 100-watt USB-C cable. And it's essentially the perfect travel cable if you hate getting things all twisted and tangled. You can pull it out from both ends for multiple different cable lengths, and it all then retracts back into its circular housing when you're done with it. It's actually been my go-to travel cable recently because sometimes I want a short cable, sometimes I need a long cable. This is basically everything all in one, and it finally keeps it all tangle-free in my bag. The other thing I've been using, and this also stems from Apple no longer making one, is Basis 30-watt, 10,000 milliamp magnetic power bank. So this is actually a combination of Apple's now discontinued MagSafe battery pack and an actual USB-C power bank. You can magnetically attach this to the back of your iPhone via MagSafe to charge wirelessly, or charge with the attached USB-C cable. You can charge the iPhone, of course, or any other USB-C device that needs juice with that, and the attached cable is both for input and output, so when the power bank itself needs to be charged charged up, you don't need an additional separate cable for that. This is yet another just super convenient multi-use charging gadget that I've been using a lot recently for travel, and it's made my life a whole lot easier with everything I take with me. So there you go. Those are 5 of my favorite tech gadgets for the month of November. What do you guys think? Let me know which one of these was your favorite in the comments down below. I'd love to know your thoughts, of course. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video though. Be sure to follow Tech Daily on Twitter and subscribe to the Tech Daily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.